Hi, welcome to another video. Today's video is on a specific meditation that I call the Riverbank Meditation. This meditation is going to help you to strengthen or raise your level of awareness. It's also going to help you to achieve an OBE through sleep paralysis if you are consciously trying to um, achieve an OBE via sleep paralysis. It's also going to help you with lucid dreaming and transmutation of thought and of energy. Okay, so how it will help with OBEs is that if you're practicing an OBE consciously, so there are multiple ways to achieve an OBE. One of them is to stay conscious and aware as you enter sleep paralysis. And if you follow my channel and I assume that you follow OBEs and NDEs and you've been practicing consciously trying to enter sleep paralysis and have an OBE that way, then you know it's quite difficult to stay aware as you descend into sleep paralysis. Your thoughts become very, very fragmented and dreamlike as you approach the theta brainwave state. Okay, so like I said, if you've been practicing, then you sort of know what I'm talking about. It becomes harder and harder to hold on to those thoughts. So, this meditation is going to help you strengthen that muscle so that you can stay conscious and aware through that theta state and be able to increase your chances of exiting when you enter sleep paralysis. It's also going to help you with lucid dreaming. So, to become lucid in a dream, you need to become aware that you are dreaming in your dream, right? And if you practice being more aware in through this meditation and in your day-to-day life, then that will carry forward into your dreams. So it'll also increase your chance of lucid dreaming. It'll also make you more aware of your thoughts and your feelings, and therefore it'll make you more conscious of how you react in any situation. Okay, so if you are more aware of your thoughts and your feelings when something happens or someone says something to you, then you can consciously choose how to react in the best way in that situation. So instead of becoming angry or upset or all of those things, you and acting on them, right, and then regretting that action, you can become aware that you're angry, you can become aware that you're unhappy, and you can decide how you react in that situation. Okay, so it's going to help you become aware of how you're thinking and how you're feeling as well. Okay, and you'll notice that as you practice this meditation and you strengthen your awareness will not only um, apply within yourself, it'll also expand outwards. So you'll also become more aware of the energy around you. So how people are feeling, um, what's the feeling of people in the room or how to act in a particular situation. You will become more intuitive with this exercise. Okay, so how do we do this? I'd like to use an analogy, which I think is quite easy to explain and to understand. So on the slideshow, I've got a picture of a man sitting at a river. Okay, he's sitting along the river and he's watching the leaves float by. Okay, um, so I want you to imagine that the person sitting at that riverbank is your awareness. The river is the blank space between your thoughts, and the leaves are your thoughts. Okay, so you are watching your thoughts pass by but you're not engaging with them. So you're not reaching out to touch them. You're just watching them float by, just like the man is sitting by the river and he's watching not only the leaves float by, but also the blank spaces between the leaves. Okay? Now, use this analogy and apply it to this meditation. So, sit in meditation with your eyes closed, and you're welcome to listen to binaural beats if you want to. Stick within the alpha or theta range and just watch your thoughts as they come and go. Okay? So don't try to engage with them, don't try to analyze them, don't indulge in them, don't dive deep into them. Just watch when they start and watch when they end. And then also watch the blank space between those thoughts. And that's all you need to do. Okay, so do that for as long as you can. Try for half an hour at a time, and then maybe increase it to 45 minutes and even up to an hour and a half if you can. Okay, it's a practice, but usually the half an hour to 45 range is enough to put you in that state where you are noticing your thoughts, right? So think of it like a quick workout in the morning. So you go for a run in the morning, or you do a quick set, and your muscles feel good for the rest of the day. You're feeling fit. So if you can do this in the morning or in the evening, you will notice that you are noticing your thoughts. This is also very good to do before bed, right? So switch off the TV, switch off the phone before bed, go and sit in meditation and start noticing your thoughts. And have the intention to maybe have a lucid dream, or if you're practicing to have an OBE, you will notice you'll have a lot more endurance and strength because of this meditation. Okay, so when you're starting out, when you're doing this for the first time, it's going to be really tricky and very difficult to do. And one of the ways that you can learn very early on to do this well is to use something called labeling. Okay? So you're going to start labeling your thoughts as they come and go. So you're sitting and you're meditating, you're noticing the blank space, then suddenly a thought comes in. It may be a memory of something that happened, or in the day, or in the past, or maybe it's something that you need to do in the future, or you're feeling something. When that thought ends, just label it as happy, sad, strange, a task, a memory, and use single words. Don't analyze it. Use one word. Say that word in your mind and let that thought go. And again, watch the blank space between the next thought. Okay? But only do this when you're starting off, because you are analyzing a thought by calling it a certain word, right? Happy, sad, strange. There's a little bit of analysis there, which you don't want to do in the long term. But in the beginning, it really helps you to stay focused on noticing the thoughts. Okay, so give it a label. Once you start seeing that you are labeling them in the right way, and you're noticing them coming and going, then instead of giving them a random word like happy, sad, strange, task, memory, just say the word thought. Okay, thought. So they're coming into your mind, they're leaving your mind. Say thought. So you acknowledge that it's a thought. It's come and it's gone, and then you start noticing the blank space again. Okay, so do that. So the labeling technique is there to teach you, or to train your mind how to notice your thoughts. Okay, so say thought, say thought, say thought, until you get to a point where you start noticing them without needing to say the word thought. And when that happens, then you've succeeded. Okay, so don't say the word thought. Just notice them coming and going. Okay, so in the beginning, maybe even at the start of the meditation, for the first 5 minutes, label them with an emotion or something, or random word. Then in the next 5 minutes, label them with thoughts, and then in towards the end, um, you don't have to label them with a word. You'll just start noticing them. Okay, so that's how you're going to start off doing it, by labeling your thoughts. Okay, so you will know that you are ready. You will know that you've succeeded when you start noticing two levels of thought. Okay, now when I say two levels of thought, it's hard to describe. It's something that you can. It's something that you will notice. You will experience. So you will notice the thoughts and feelings that you are feeling, your person, and you will notice thinking behind that. It will be like, Seth is thinking about something right now. He's thinking about a memory, or he's thinking about a particular person, or he's feeling a certain way right now, right? And when you get to that stage, when you start noticing how you are feeling and what you are thinking, the thoughts as they start and as they end, this is when you know that you've got it right. Okay? Um, yeah, that's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. So practice this meditation. It's going to help you a lot with a lot of things. Staying conscious and aware of your thoughts and your feelings is something that's really, really powerful, because you choose how you want to react in every situation. You don't want to get into a situation where you say something or you do something that you regret. We all do it, and we all regret it later. So when you start becoming aware of your thinking and how you're feeling, then you can choose how to think and react. And at the same time, while I'm on the topic, feeling angry, feeling sad there's nothing bad with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. We are here to experience and feel things of the full range of emotions. So feeling upset, feeling angry is something that you need to experience. You need to feel it, but you can choose how to react with it. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're working with your thoughts and you're working with your feelings. Those negative emotions, those lower vibrational energies are part of being human, and really feel them, process them, but you have the choice of how to react. Okay, you can, as I said, transmute it into something positive, or you can transmute it into something negative, which is something that I don't think anyone wants to do. I will be talking about how to read energy and how to transform energy within yourself in another video, but I think I'll end this video here, and I hope this meditation helps you. It's really powerful. It's something that you can do in the day, and yeah, like I said, I hope it helps you, and if it does, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.